Hey guys, it's Paula back here with another video. Thank you so much for joining me. Today we are doing our weekly check-in, the second weekly check-in for this pay period because we are coming right up on the end of our pay period here. So I'm going to pick a different color and we are going to talk about the spending that we have done and I feel like I need to look at something in here really quickly just to make sure that I have them all on the little cheat sheet that I'm using. Okay, missing one here. All right, I'll zoom in a little bit so we can see what's going on. The first transaction that we're going to have on here is 401, and this was a Dollar Tree purchase for, it's coming from home. It is plastic silverware. So I had taken a whole like relatively healthy lunch of leftovers out of town when I knew I was going to be out of town all day and in an office where we had a microwave and I had no silverware. And previously I had had plastic silverware in that office and then ran out of it and just always forgot to replace it. So I went and got some and then I actually put it in my vehicle instead of keeping it in the office so that it was always be with me on the road. So that's for 401, taking that from home and it does need paid back to the bank. The next purchase is $22.48, and it is some undergarments for some family members. It is coming from clothes, and it does need paid back to the bank. The third thing, $65.15, is shampoo and conditioner. It is coming from home and it needs paid back to the bank. My shampoo and conditioner was typically something that I would put on in like beauty category, but I've been forgoing beauty unless I absolutely need a pedicure to pull it into some of our other financial goals. So I just decided to get that when there was a sale and charge it to the home category. Then, so I split this up into two. It was one category, or one purchase, but I'm kind of going to see just how it works out. So this probably sounds really silly. I'm aware. Okay, $6.94 is coming from kids. It is a pair of like the UV light glasses for kids. Or not the UV ones, but like the blue light glasses. The purpose of them, my middle daughter got glasses like last November, and we actually have started having to fight with her to wear them, which is annoying, but my youngest is just like devastated that she doesn't need glasses, and I'm trying to explain things in a way, you know, that's first of all, like, you don't, like, I'm sure you're going to enjoy the freedom as you get older of not having glasses, but I do understand you wanting to be similar to your sister and whatever else. So finally we made a deal that if she had some better days of behavior at school, that I would order her a pair of like fake glasses that she could wear at home, so that she could have glasses like her sister. So I just ordered a pair of like the blue light ones, little purple pair of glasses, $6.94. $15.30 is a pencil sharpener. And so originally I was like, well, that's home. It's for the whole house. But then I was like, really, it's not. Because neither my husband or I will probably ever in our life pick up a pencil that needs sharpened to use it. I have the weirdest thing, like pencils, especially like traditional pencils, not mechanical ones. Mechanical ones sometimes do it, but they do it less, I've noticed. Like the scratch of pencil on paper really sounds like nails on a chalkboard in my head. And so I don't love writing in pencil. I do have some mechanical pencils that I used for a lot of things until I found the friction erasable pens, which are some of my favorite. I remember in middle school we had to, that was like, I don't know if erasable pens were new at that point, but we had to have them. I remember in like 7th and 8th grade, because they wanted us like writing things in pen, but still wanted us to be able to erase. And they were like black and blue, and there was like a lid, you know, the eraser was on the lid, and they were just terrible like quality of pen, right? Like it was very like scratchy, and it was not a very flowing, well, it didn't write very well. And so I hated erasable pens for years because of my experience, you know, however long ago that was. And then watching these channels, I came across and saw really good, you know, feedback on the friction erasable pens. And so I tried them, and I love them because they do, not this one, but they do write well for erasable pens. So it gives me, I don't have to write with pencil. Anyway, I don't think point of my story, I don't think my husband and I are probably ever going to use our pencil sharpener. That will probably really justifiably be something for our kids. So that is all of the spending that we have today. So let's jump in here to get those cash expenses covered, and we'll do that. So first, I'll go into home. So it looks like we have $70. As I would round that up to 66 plus 4. There's no need to round 401 up. So 66 plus 4 is 70. So that leaves that home and that home done. Let's next go into clothes. 23 is what's in here. So hang on. I will find an envelope to make some change. Those don't have any ones. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I will take this 10 and put it back in there. I just made change out of the self-care envelope because I noted there were a lot of ones in that. Okay, so in clothes, we have, what did I say, 23. 1, 2, 3. 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 37 we have now in clothes. That's mainly for adult clothes, because kids' clothes, for the most part, I take out of kids unless I'm super short in it or something. But I also, you know, clothes that I see at, I mean, I take my clothes and stuff for my husband out of clothes, but if it's something that I'm like, ooh, I didn't need, but I just thought that I should get it, like I'll pull that from my spending or things like that. Like, this doesn't fund, to me, that's for things like, you know, socks, underwear, bras, things that my husband would need for work, things that I would need to wear for work. If I'm buying something because it's cute or whatever, typically then and I feel like I'm fairly reasonable. I'm like, okay, I don't have things, you know, I need another pair of pants for work because, so that's justifiable out of here. If I want a, you know, trying to think of an example. I just bought a Caitlin Clark t-shirt a little while ago. Like, some of that at least needs to get pulled from my spending. That wasn't a need. It was a want. So I try to keep that as more of like things that we need. So kids in here, we're at 7 plus 16, which is 23 if I can math correctly. 20. So I'm going to put a 5 in because I don't have any ones. 25, and then I will pull 23, 24, 25 back in here to go back into our kids' envelope. Then, so do that. I'm going to jump up here. I did not round the 4 up, so we should have 4 plus 23 plus 66 plus 7 plus 50. whoops, plus 1, because I actually rounded the 15 up. So I should have $116 in cash right now. So let's count. 50, 70, 90, 110, 115, 116. So that came out well. So that's the end of my check-in for this pay period, and you'll see the next one after you see a bunch of payday related videos. So thank you guys so much for being here, for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, all those things. Until next time.